Defense. It is the most overlooked aspect of competition for any beginner, and yet it is its mastery that defines timeless champions. From sports to school to life, preparation to mitigate the onslaught of life is important to one's success. While defense doesn't win games, it is required to endure. Otherwise, you may never get to perform your own offense. Welcome students to Smash University. Please be sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and please ring that bell like Pac-Man to receive alerts for the latest content. Today, we will be starting our defense series with Shield. Shielding is the cornerstone of defense. It is the fastest option in the game, starting at frame 1. Once you are in Shield, dropping it takes 11 frames. Shielding protects you from oncoming attacks, but halts your movement while shielding. Not only this, it limits the immediate tools at your disposal. You're susceptible to grab, and certain moves are designed to break your shield. Once you're in Shield, you can drop your shield, roll, spot dodge, jump, wave dash, or perform a unique character action available to you. You can also do offensive options such as grab, up smash, or up B out of shield. The shield also decreases in effectiveness rapidly until it breaks. Then your character will enter a shield break state. In this state, you are unable to perform any action. Mash inputs to end the shield break state to avoid harder punishes. Note, the lower your percent, the more inputs required to get out of your shield break state. While shield dropping takes 11 frames, it is jump cancelable at any point. While in shield stun, however, shield grabbing takes an additional 4 frames. This is an important distinction as this makes shield drop normals and shield grabbing weaker options than they have been in the past. During your first 5 frames of shield drop, if an opponent hits you, you will parry their attack, giving you 3 extra frames to act, no shield damage, and will leave you in a neutral state. Parrying is riskier than holding shield. However, when properly timed, you can get harder punishes as a reward for your defense. While parrying will not always give you a punish, it will always place you in a better position for reading the opponent's options. Note, you can do this while shielding multi-hitting moves, similar to Red Parry from Third Strike. Greninja also has the unique ability to multi-parry anything, even moves with small gaps. Shielding in this game is not as strong as it used to be. However, there are solid options out of shield that can be used to mitigate pressure. Out of shield refers to actions that can be done while shielding. Note, this is different from shield dropping into an action. In Ultimate, the strength of a character's shield is often determined by the quality of the out of shield options the character has. The most common out of shield option to play around with is shield grab. If you can move around that, or if you have a character who has a strong grab game, you want to position yourself in an appropriate range to set up shield grabs. The more notable your grab game is, the greater chance your opponent will seek to avoid that range. So use that information to bolster your overall defense. Another great out of shield option is aerial out of shield. The faster and lower the hitbox is from your aerials of choice, the more options aerials out of shield will cover. Lower hitboxes mean that rising aerials, your fastest usage of an aerial out of jump, will connect with the aerials and grounded opponents. The best aerials out of shield hit opponents even if they shift their hitbox or are simply smaller characters. Certain characters, up smashes and up Bs out of shield are their fastest out of shield attack options within the game. This greatly bolsters their shielding defense and allows these characters to be liberal with their positioning alongside their shield. This often comes with the strongest defensive option for these characters. It is extremely important when using these characters to master these options to turn the tides with defense. Even with these options, one must always look to shield with purpose. There are also a few defensive options you can do out of shield. Jump is the most common repositioning option out of shield, but you also have access to roll. You can roll through hitboxes to avoid the attack while repositioning on the ground at the same time. Use this option to get positional advantage during your opponent's offense. Another defensive tool out of shield is spot dodge. This option has the potential for stronger punishes because you can act 4 frames faster out of spot dodge if you buffer an offensive option. This is particularly good because grab beats shield, meaning you can bait your opponents to grab by showing them shield. Don't spam this option too much, however, because it can leave you open to stronger punishes. Purposeful Shielding is actively covering a window of a potential attack or baiting an opponent to look at alternative ways around your defense. The goal is to shield with a plan in mind. As with movement, if you can't give yourself an explanation for your shield, it is probably not needed and may have potentially given away your opportunity to provide an offense of your own. For example, if an opponent is going to land on your character with a strong aerial, it may make sense to wait until the final moments to shield. This makes it more appealing for your opponent to swing, and then set yourself up to halt their offense with shield and punish accordingly. Conversely, if you show the shield too early, your opponent could react and change up their offense. What if your opponent backs off? You can shield drop for 11 frames or perhaps chase with jump out of shield. This is how the threat of shield can potentially be used to get back to neutral. Likewise, an opponent may look to set up offense with a safe pressure aerial. Holding shield makes you immobile and makes you an easy target for them to set up their pressure. This is the biggest weakness of shield. However, one may hold shield to elicit this safe pressure response, only to release shield in the final moments to parry the now unsafe aerial and get a quality punish. These are layered tactics that you must seek to employ with your shield. Using your shield in quick defensive windows is important as well. Am I not sure if they are going to attack me or not? Shielding into jump back out of shield or full hop out of shield may be the right play to cover that potential burst option or retreat if nothing else is thrown out. In traditional fighters, pressing back will block for you if attacked, allowing you to escape while blocking if needed. Smash does not give you that luxury, so one must be prepared to pick out potential attack windows from their opponent and cover their tracks if they are wrong. Roll, spot dodges, and more can be used in a similar way. Certain characters will hit your shield and keep going with their powerful shield pressure game. If that shield becomes small, you may need to use shield shifting or shield tilting. To shield shift or tilt, you must slightly move your control stick in a desired direction while shielding. To prevent your character from rolling while doing so, you can hold your shield and B or two shield buttons. This is a very important mechanic that few use. This allows you to increase the viability of your shield when it is low, and also avoid certain shield poking setups. Because of moves that are designed to break your shield and do extra shield damage, this is important to utilize. At certain percents, it may benefit you to take the hit over shield breaks that will result in a stock loss. Almost every character with a shield breaking move can take stocks at very early percents. No, it is possible to parry in this scenario to get a stronger punish while taking no shield damage. However, this is very risky to do at kill percents because shield breaking moves tend to kill as well. Shielding is a great informational tool as well. Just like when you get hit, when an opponent hits your shield, you and your opponent will experience shield pause. Shield pause is a perfect time to note when and how an opponent is looking to hit you. You can use the shield pause to denote if an opponent is really throwing out safe moves or not. Because while a lot of aerials are more safe on shield in this game, they are usually at a point where they must be done extremely close to the ground to be so. And even then, when attacks hit your shield, they can decay. This means they will do less damage. In Ultimate, this translates into less shield stun as well, and thus the aerials are less safe. Another thing to note is that aerials are safer on shield when they are done out of full hop. Things like Peach Float and dropping down from the platform are fast ways players can get the full hop multipliers on their aerials without going through an entire full hop animation. The more you can learn about your opponent's offense, the less threatening it becomes, and using your shield properly can aid you well in that information war. Shield can also take advantage of its shield pause by using option selects. Option selects are a complex series of multiple inputs done at the same time, multiple options more specifically. Depending on the immediate circumstance, the game will act out one of these options. This tactic is used to cover multiple outcomes in any given ambiguous situation. This is used in many fighting games to respond to unreactable situations. In Ultimate, you can use the shield pause to choose an option for us by taking advantage of the buffer system. Special out of shield option select is a standard OS that takes advantage of the change in the buffer window due to the shield pause, as well as the priority system. This will aerial out of shield if an opponent makes contact with your shield, or special if they don't. This is great for projectile, Rekka, or generally characters with safe specials. This is great versus characters with insanely strong aerials and stellar empty hop games as well. There's also special out of Parry OS. This one is courtesy of shield dropping, the parry mechanic, and the ability to cancel shield dropping with jump at any point. If you successfully parry, you will do a special. If not, you will just jump. It is incredibly useful for characters like Jigs and Wario. There's unique versions of this, however, with counter characters. Counter out of Parry OS abuses everything mentioned for special out of parry option selects, combined with the fact that parry renders hitboxes inert unless a counter is activated. This allows you to option select counter or jump. Characters like Sephiroth and Joker get insane mileage from this, as their counters can kill extremely early. Alongside these, there are a ton of out of shield attack and defensive option selects that take advantage of shield pause, as well as a party system in this game, as said before. Use the shield pause to your advantage to cover ambiguous situations that you're unable to react to. All in all, while shielding isn't as strong as previous iterations of Smash, it is still an essential part of this game. Learning to navigate out of shield and learn from shield interactions is paramount for building strong defense. Thank you for joining us for episode 1 in our defensive series. Please be sure to like, follow, and subscribe for more quality content, and let us know in the comments how strong you think shielding is in this game. Last but not least, enjoy your day, take care, and now, class dismissed.